morning, Rock Church. This is Pastor Joe and Ann Onasai from Honolulu, Hawaii. You know, marriage can be a battlefield, and one of our greatest battles with my wife, my beautiful wife, was our expectations of one another. When I married her, I didn't realize that I expected my wife to be like my mom. My mom cooked, she sewed, she made all our clothes. And
Which I don't like to do.
She was really good at that. But my wife had expectations of me too.
Right. You know, they always say that little girls like to marry men that are like their daddies. Well, I think it's more that you expect them to be like your daddies. And my dad was very organized, he was neat, he could fix anything that broke, which is totally opposite from Joe. Although he's gotten better over the years, he was not that kind of man.
No, because he's a military guy, he's very organized,
yeah.
And I'm just not. So anyway, what we had to do was we had to throw out those expectations and really begin to love each other for who we are.
For who we are.
I hope that helps. God bless you.
Love you guys.
Good morning, Rock Church. Love is a battlefield. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my 23 years of marriage to Ciala so far has been understanding love languages. Ciala's love language, quality time. That meant that every time we were together, it was just time dedicated to her. I put away my phone, don't look at my Facebook likes, don't check out my Twitter, don't look at my emails, don't answer the phone, more importantly, put it on silent mode. It was just focused on her. And it was a time for us to really connect together. It filled her emotional tank. It showed her that I cared about our marriage, but more so about her. And it strengthened our relationship, it strengthened our marriage. So I want to encourage you, find out what your partner's love language is. All the best.
Good morning, Rock Church. Love is a battlefield. I found in my relationship over the years of marriage that resentment can easily build when there's disconnect in our communication, when we build resentment and don't resolve our issues. Communication can be difficult, and it may mean we have to make the choice to do the difficult conversations. However, when you do this, you remain connected and you don't let resentment build. Also, when anger is an issue, make the decision together to never get over a 5. When you're over a 5, you will be building adrenaline in your system and not communicating well. So, call time out and then come back and discuss it later. That's what's worked for us. All the best.
G'day, Rock Church, and hello from here in the wonderful centre of the universe, the city of Logan. Love is a battlefield. One of the things I've struggled most with in my marriage is giving my wife the quality time that she both desires and deserves. And the way I've dealt with that is to try and look for an activity that we both like doing together and doing that on a regular basis, other than sitting on the lounge and talking about how great I am. The thing that we have found that we love doing together is going out for a walk in the morning, and at the end of the day, it gives us that time to unload and talk about what we've got coming up in the day, and then at the end of the day, it gives us that time to talk about what's happened and the next day ahead, and to walk and be able to pray together. And also, the great part is the exercise. So find something that you want to do with the person you're in relationship with that you both enjoy doing together, and commit time to doing that. See you later.
Morning, Rock Church. Alright, one of the struggles that I've had during our marriage is quite simple, really, saying sorry and actually meaning it. My husband, when we have disagreements, he'll be the first one to say sorry and, really mean it, not just the sorry to stop an argument or disagreement. And it really made me, every time he does it, he didn't realize, but I think I got more angry because he was saying sorry so many times, and and that I didn't step up and say sorry first. So now it's a simple thing, but I've learnt to really humble myself and be able to apologize to the head of our family, and it's brought so much more joy into our marriage, just by being able to say sorry and mean it.
Take 52. Action.
Aloha kakahiaka.
Good morning, Rock Church. We miss you guys.
So as you know, love is a battlefield. But on a serious note, we just want to say one of the things we would like you to know our struggles was prioritizing. First putting God first, and then honoring each other. Even through the difficult times when you feel like throwing in the towel, we really believe that God wants you to hang in there because there is a bigger plan that He has for your marriage, not just as individuals, but as one. And He's called you to do great things. So just hang in there. We love you guys. We are praying for you guys, and we know that God, all things work together for good for those who love you and are called according to His purpose. So we just say, Aloha Rock Church. Thank God it's over. Take it or leave it.
Good morning, Rock Church. Love is a battlefield. One struggle that I have personally experienced within my marriage or just any relationship period is communication. One thing that my wife taught me about has really just helped me out throughout the years is just the way that that I communicate. As you all know, us men, we don't like to open up. We keep things suppressed, and so it's very hard for us to really open up to let our spouse know, to let other people know exactly how we feel. So that's one struggle that I found in my marriage, just to really express everything, my needs, my wants, anything that's happening on the inside of me, to verbally communicate and let my spouse know that. Another thing on top of that, or another component of communication, would be listening. I had to really take my time out to really listen to my spouse to see what her needs are, what her wants, especially emotionally, and not only hear that, but also to apply that in our relationship.
Good morning, Rock Church. Love is a battlefield. One struggle that I've found in marriage or in our relationship is like Kenny Rogers in his song about playing cards. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Throughout marriage, you're going to have many disagreements. Some of them you will win, and some of them you will have to relinquish your stand on. The key that I've always tried to do in these last 35 years is just to make sure that we can agree to disagree. You're never going to settle on everything. So accept it that this time it has to be her way or it has to be his way. But that's a struggle because we all have egos and we all want to always be right. I guess that's the flesh part of us. But we can win this battle. It doesn't have to be a struggle. Many times, it's just relinquishing that egotistical personality a little bit. God bless you. Enjoy your day. Love you all. Bye-bye.